the project stems from a genial idea, that was to mix together in a collaborative way all the protagonists of emergency and disaster medicine. It means suppliers, practitioners, and academicians. This was very good because they gave the best from each group to mix together to propose something that could be useful for the most of participants to emergency response.
I think what I saw this morning, and I obliged myself to listen to everybody and to come to this conference to get a big picture of what do we need to do in politics in order to move things forward, especially after COVID-19. And I think what I heard this morning is that we need to focus on front line. And perhaps we need to be able to translate the theoretical approach into a more pragmatic approach. And that's a challenge, how to involve citizens, not only patients, but also citizens, and how to involve the EU workforce into bringing into the picture of emergency and preparedness.
Excellent initiative, first of all, because there is always a gap between reality and manufacturers of devices which are used in actual working situations. So the possibility of networking under this respect, I think, is of great interest for both parties. We, manufacturers, need to have a close link to the people who will be using our equipment, so it is so important to get in close touch with them.
The No-Fee conference is very interesting for us. There are many people from different disciplines here and different point of view, so it's always nice to see all these guys bring together. Yeah, so we see there different countries and all these different disciplines there on the one side. We have to bring together, and on the other side, solutions like we have to see them, how they are fitting there and something like that. So the network is very fitting very well for that.
Basically, the challenges are related with the fact that sometimes training is not repeated frequently, and using a device like the one we developed, theoretically you can have a device in your hand, in your availability at any time to repeat and retrain as every time you want.
I think that the most interesting part is the quick wins. So the fact that we found out these quick wins, these are technologies or non-technological things that can be used after the life of the projects, and they're very useful, sometimes free, sometimes very cheap, and they can mostly be used for a number of purposes. One of these is to stop the bleed.
surprised by the proactivity of all the partners and by the interest that different practitioners, but also SMEs or industrial partners put in place.
We are partner as associated partner since the last 5 years, and it was very interesting to get access to special procedures, to protocols, to emergency units like decontamination, and we had an exercise where I can join in a university hospital of Roma. And what we have did in the past during the pandemic was maybe give presentation about our experience during the COVID pandemic, but we also can catch up or pick up the experience from the other project partners, and we have picked the information in our protocols and to make our work better, to save more lives for our citizens.